Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
All right, back in the studio with T-Man and Super Bitch. Let's put them up.
Cheers.
How are we feeling tonight?
I'm super stoked for tonight's Super Soft episode.
As you should be, brother. We got a Super Sode tonight. We're stepping outside of our comfort zone a little bit and right into the Marvel DC universe to talk superheroes. Let's talk superheroes, superpowers, and super salad. I like that gingerbread they give you right there at the end. Now, if you're thinking we'll be breaking down origin stories, statistical outcomes of fights, or how the movies didn't get it exactly right per the comic book, you're new here.
Right.
Welcome to Something Crunchy. Thanks for joining us. Tips are encouraged.
That's not us.
We're going at this with more of a crunchy take on things, as we are prone to do. There's 1,000,001 podcasts out there with superheroes as their full-blown theme, like for every episode.
Yeah.
So it's our job to discuss the things that they wouldn't think of. With that in mind, let's start with some fun scenarios and a couple fun questions more fitting to our palate.
Yes.
Let's get our minds right.
Like it.
Rank the following superheroes by their penis size, theoretically, of course. Smallest to largest, please. Batman, Superman, Spiderman, Wolverine, and Thor.
Okay.
I have some immediate thoughts. Thor is obviously sticking out to like.
So you're thinking the obvious.
He's gonna have a hammer.
Thor's hammer is going to be large and in charge.
I mean, obviously biggest, but okay, now smallest.
Probably
Peter Parker. Spider-Man. What he's gonna like?
I'm gonna say Wolverine's got to be the smallest. Just
You think he's gonna be because there's so much hair to like cover up the?
yeah, he
teeny
doesn't
dick in
hit me
there?
as like the sexual type. He seems more of like a rough and tumble kind of the.
Like a little too rough with those
Yeah,
claws.
he's gonna be crawling around in the dirt and the mud and stuff. He's not gonna just be throwing that dick around like
You
it's
know it's the
sausage.
hairiest.
Yeah,
You know it's the
Oh.
hairiest.
biggest bush for sure.
it might be big. You
obviously.
just can never find it.
Well, it might as well be the same thing.
Yeah. So he's small.
Okay. I like you showing your work there. And okay, like I could buy that.
Superman.
Where do you have him?
I don't know.
Does he have that-
I mean,
does he have
does
that
he have a
super
super
dong?
dick? I don't know. Super dong?
Well, he certainly knows how to throw it around, I'm sure. I bet you
Not like Thor.
it's probably one of those perfect fit dongs where it's not too big, it's not too small,
You
but
think-
if you know how to throw it, it's just right. I
It's
bet
like a
you
happy
that's
schmeed.
yeah. Yeah, he's usually like the all-around kind of.
He's a Cinderella slipper.
That's right. He's the perfect
He's
fit.
a super slipper.
Where does Batman fit into the equation? Where's your Bruce Wayne?
Wayne? Totally like average dick.
Super normal, maybe like
Yeah.
6.5, 7.
So you have him in
He has all the
middle-
money in the world, can't change dick size.
yeah.
So you have middle of the pack.
You can
Middle of
have
the pack, yeah.
all the billions in the world, doesn't change your dick.
Such a good point.
Yep.
I love where you're going with that.
Money can't.
But right. Pulled it right out of
I
money.
mean,
money
he
don't
doesn't
buy
have
dong.
superpower. Like, I don't know what Superman, if he could like charge that thing up and like,
Probably shoot some lasers out of it, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to be breaking any
he might
like,
have like
distance records.
Sounds like you're going Spider-Man, Wolverine towards the lighter end of the deal. Batman
Spider-Man,
right in the
there's
middle.
no way.
Superman,
So
Thor
little.
towards the stronger end.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. I think most would agree with you. I do. I don't agree with you.
You know, I've never really thought you don't agree.
No. I have a completely different batch.
What is
Like
your idea
Okay.
on dick size?
Here's my order, smallest to largest: Superman, Batman, Wolverine, Thor, Spider-Man.
Wait.
Spider-Man
Smallest
the
to
largest?
largest?
No, I think Spider-Man randomly has that like huge hog between his legs. Peter Parker has that like random 2-footer.
Biggest strong
No
dog
one
of the
is
group?
expecting. No one is expecting it.
You know what? I'm actually like kind of seeing your point because there is that like random strong dong of the group that you're just like, holy
You're just
shit.
not expecting. You're not expecting
The
that.
unexpected huge cock.
It's got 2 knuckles and an elbow on it.
The
And
Avengers are in the
they're
locker
totally
room.
average
and
until
yeah.
you like they take
He
their
and the
pants
Hulk
off.
are
and
sitting
you're
there
like,
looking at each other like, whoa.
See, I agree. Hulk,
for
you
you,
would
Pete.
expect to have a
Damn.
big dick, but
You
I
just
bet it's
don't know.
like
You don't know. So Superman, I had him first, smallest, First of all, I'll show my work.
Okay, why do you see
How's
that?
He may not even have a penis. First of all, he's an alien.
What?
He could be a Ken doll down there.
That's true.
Oh.
Could be a complete Ken doll. We don't
Well,
even
then
know.
that'll do nothing for you.
And then two, what if that's like his only, like everything, everywhere else, he looks great, but there he just like it's a little micro peen.
Oh.
He just has a little pea spout that comes out.
Yeah, like back on his planet, maybe he's like asexual.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
They have children by contract.
So you're saying you might not win the dick contest?
I'm saying Superman like is a question mark
I get that.
for that
I
reason.
can't stop thinking about Peter Parker's huge dick.
But no, you're right on the money. I feel like Batman, Wolverine, right there in the middle, and Batman, like he's obviously making up for something with all the toys and the cars
Yeah.
and the chopper. And
So
the
you agree? Okay.
Bet you it's not bad, but it's,
You know.
nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to write home about either.
All right. You two are getting a little crazy one weekend. Uncle Blake is watching the kids, and you're bringing in a third for a little cosplay action. Who makes for the hottest superhero outfit in your trifecta and why Catwoman? The black latex? Blair.
Obviously. I'm like, yeah, done and done. I mean, babe, grab my Catwoman costume, could you?
You have your options. There's obviously Catwoman, Wonder Woman, Mystique, Black Widow, there's Storm,
Ooh.
Captain Marvel, Jessica Jones, Harley Quinn, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Ooh, Harley Quinn can fuck some shit up in bed.
Elektra, Batgirl.
Yeah.
There is actually a correct answer here, believe it or not.
There's a correct answer.
No, there is.
What's your answer?
I don't know. I feel like I need to remember what everybody's powers are because that could like alter my decision. Like
Definitely.
what does Mystique do?
Oh, that's a good one. She changes shape. She can be anyone.
That is the correct answer.
Yes.
For that reason. She could be anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
See that? Okay. What if you could be like in the mood for like totally different things?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like
You-
some of this.
You want
some of
Harley
that.
Quinn one night? There she is.
Yeah, it's
you
true,
want
yeah. That's-
Elizabeth Hurley the next night? There she
Oh,
is.
well then that's like the obvious choice.
Kind of is, but
Well, okay. Who do
Tyler
you
has
think?
someone in mind.
Who are you feeling?
Storm.
ooh.
Storm. What does Storm do?
Because she doesn't get her powers, she just looks like her. So like you could get her to look like Halle Berry, but I like where you're going with
yeah.
I
that.
wish I looked like Halle
I thought she
Berry.
was going to be able to set a little, mood weather for us and
Ooh, get a little wet.
make it like turn that humidity up a little bit there, baby.
Ooh,
Let's get sweaty.
I can make it stormy.
Get a little rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. See where you set the mood.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
all.
that's a good choice.
I'm totally down for Halle Berry though.
Nice.
All right. So which superhero is likely the most super in the sack? Doctor Strange, Blade, The Flash, Captain America, or Ant-Man?
Ooh.
Okay, I'm having again some like immediate red flags. Flash, I feel like is gonna be done in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's-
he has you done in 2 seconds.
Ooh.
But then he keeps
Touche.
going and it takes him an hour and you were just raw dog.
Yeah,
after
it's
that.
like, then am I like done skis or does it keep going?
Yeah, you have to wait for him.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Flash.
I mean,
Ant-Man's gonna
Ant-Man's gonna disappear.
well, one, Ant-Man's capable of a couple things here. Not only can he go smaller, so he can like get down and get in there.
Oh.
He can like, what size do you want me? That's where I'll be.
Yeah.
Can he control size? Because sometimes,
And
like,
sometimes
if
he,
he's
and
too
he can make
teeny,
himself bigger and like, so he can like get full body.
He can get
in
bigger.
there.
Yeah.
He could go Magic School Bus on you and get like,
Doctor Strange.
you know, Doctor Strange fucks like a porn star on drugs.
You know, getting weird in bed, like we're all about it. So
If your name's Doctor Strange, that's just
Doctor
Yeah.
Strange
sorry.
sounds fun.
You better.
Where do you think he got it from?
Yeah.
He didn't go to med school.
Tyler's very patriotic. I'm surprised he didn't bring up Captain America.
I obviously think he's the top 2 or 3. I don't know.
Yeah?
I think Ant-Man has the abilities over him, but I think Captain America definitely is trying to prove something to this country,
Ooh.
and he wants everybody to know that
He's
he
gonna put
fucks
out.
for the USA.
I do this for you, America.
Yeah, this is like service for
And
my
yet,
country.
no one has mentioned Blade.
Okay, what are
Eh,
Blade?
No
what are
one,
Blade's
no one has
powers?
mentioned the one black guy in the group.
What are Blade? Oh,
The vampire killing Wesley Snipes for 3 movies.
Wesley. Oh
Blade?
yeah. But what else does he do? I remember Wesley Snipes, but I don't remember.
He's half
what
a
he does.
vampire. He's a daywalker.
Well, that's kind of
But he has to take drugs to get through the day, and I bet you side effects are ED or something
that's
like
true.
that.
You're gonna have some
Is he
performance.
a little too
drugs
toothy
in
or
there.
what?
If he doesn't.
Like,
He
get
doesn't-
worried. It's like, are you gonna be chomping? Or
No, he
is this
doesn't
gonna
like
turn
bite
into
and
a
suck
situation?
blood. He takes injections. He does shots, kind of like insulin,
Okay.
to keep himself from turning
Like, I
full
like it rough
bloodsucker.
sometimes, but like you're gonna have to
Yeah.
like be a little easy on the teeth.
No blood. No blood.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm all down for Wesley Snipes.
All right. So you got some super cron for a super sesh, and you get to choose any superhero to come get a good clam bake on with you.
Okay.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, I bet you I can outsmoke Aquaman, and that'd be cool to have on the resume.
He's gonna have some lungs though.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh,
You think you can
out
challenge
chief Aquaman.
lung
Yeah.
champion?
I mean, the Green Lantern probably knows his way around a bowl.
Deadpool
He's greened a few
Deadpool,
lanterns in his
pretty
time.
fun.
for sure.
Yeah.
You know, Iron Man is gonna have that high tech equipment and could put together a rig that would bust a lung.
Oh my god.
very true.
Definitely. I would smoke that
He
shit.
makes
The
his
Iron
own
Man would
concentrates at home.
For sure.
It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be snappy. Like you know, it's gonna be good.
Solvent free.
Yeah.
You'll never need a torch if Ghost Rider's around. It'd be fun to get lit with.
Might be a too lit. On
I
it.
didn't even think about that. That's funny.
He might over torch and like burn half the people.
Yeah.
Right,
Does he
yeah.
know how to corner a bowl, or does he just torch the whole thing?
Like,
See?
yeah, just like what you did. Like,
Party
use a
fail.
finger.
Yeah.
I mean, Ant-Man, like we were talking about, he could be cool for some like party gags. Like he wouldn't be
could-
a chief hog at all. He could go real small.
Oh,
and
you could get him fucked up so fast because he'd be so small.
you just need a little toot.
He's
just
gonna
like
get.
blow it in his face. He's
I wouldn't get high with him because he'd be super paranoid and annoying after 2 seconds.
He'd just be like flying around, just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and just like,
He
just like
doesn't
I
fly.
could totally see that. Daredevil just sounds like he'd be fun to have around. Like, could be an epic sesh.
ooh.
I
Plus,
wonder if he gets like super big.
That's
if
what
he
I'm
can-
saying.
if
He has
can
enhanced
see.
senses, so like I bet he'd get so high.
yeah,
He's mixing some shit there, though. You know, he's throwing some shit on that bowl.
he can see what music looks like.
All right, the right answer is obvious. If the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are an option, they'd have to be just the way to
my
go for having the
God.
most stoner
Like,
qualities.
You know, they're gonna order the pizza for you.
Yeah. They're not going to
gonna be so
flip on
fun.
you and have a superhero meltdown.
Oh,
And
no.
So
They'd be a trip
chill.
to get ripped with.
Oh, they'd laugh
I
and be
see a
fun
good time
and,
with the Turtles.
Yeah,
100%.
Splinter come out and drop some knowledge on
If we
you.
got a Splinter appearance, I'd be totally down for that moment.
Splitter appearance.
Just tell me anything about
Splinter
life.
around?
Hey,
Drop
Splinter
that knowledge on me, baby.
Give this to the rat on the couch, man.
hey,
The rat.
rat
The rat.
The fucking rat.
hit this, man.
Hey, rat. You want to hit?
You gotta hit this shit.
A very popular, unoriginal idea for every little kid's birthday party is to have a cheap imitation superhero show up in a sex store grade costume to entertain the guests. Let's say that you're planning a lavish party for adults. Get the opportunity to invite the real deal over. Any superhero to show up, hang out, and entertain your guests and whatnot. Who's getting the Evite? The Flash would be a fun guest. You could do a lot with him.
Yeah,
He'd be in and out. I mean,
run errands.
Beer run? Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Can you like
making him errand boy?
Can you make me their
Party?
drink real quick? Like,
I'm like, maybe like a
he's
cool
there to entertain and
bartender.
chill. Yes. Ooh, a Flash bartender. Now that's awesome. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Now we're
talking.
building a party.
This is what we're getting.
Who's
here.
the DJ?
So if I knew that he was showing up, I would definitely pick Iron Man because you're gonna get $4, $5,
Hell yeah.
$6,000 a ticket
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
cover charge at this
Hell
fucking
yeah.
party if you want to come over and
It's
see.
got to be his house,
No,
so the party favors are
motherfucking
fucking
Stark.
awesome.
And you're onto the right track. Like I'd say Batman, but I prefer it to be Bruce Wayne that shows up.
Yeah.
You know that dude knows how to
would
party.
have
Yeah,
some
exactly.
fun
Hell yeah.
gifts and toys.
I mean, Wonder Woman is hot but not fun. Aquaman would make a
Like,
mess.
Yeah, Catwoman in heat on the nip at the party.
Oh,
She's
yes.
doing everyone.
At the end of Batman Returns.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
messy.
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman at the end,
Yeah.
all freshly tossed.
Hair sticking
everywhere.
out,
Just a hot mess.
torn.
That's a good one.
Come on over to the party.
Deadpool has to be considered just for being the life of the party. Like,
For sure.
He'd be fun.
Always down for some good
He's
laughs.
gonna make fun of everybody, and they're gonna get some laughs, and be like, "All right, dude,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fucking
all right.
yeah,
No,
it's
all
great.
right.
Beat it."
Yeah, all right.
Okay, you two are commissioned to make the next blockbuster superhero movie, and you can make it on any superhero or any combination of superheroes, remake or otherwise. Which super story are you going with and why? Tyler is thinking all 80s Naked Justice League. I know it.
How do we feel about it?
No, you can
Starring my favorite porn stars.
you could do any combination or a remake or just one that hasn't been done right. Like, I'll give you an example. Spiderman and Flash, buddy up bro down flick about bird, dog, and tail.
Oh, love that.
Like maybe they go to college or go on a wild Vegas trip.
Okay.
They only randomly use their superpowers in ridiculous ways, like to
That's
impress
great.
girls or compete with one another.
I see what you're
I mean? You
saying.
see what I'm saying?
I think I kind of have an idea. What do you think about like Poison Ivy?
Whoa.
But like almost
Whoa.
like Tarantino style.
Yes.
Nice.
Uma Thurman.
When does Blair just come up to the plate and knock one out of the park like right away? This is so rare.
Somebody's been taking BP in the off season over here, bulking
Ooh,
up.
you
got
like
you-
that idea?
You got
Yeah.
your cape on tonight. You Blair's
Yeah.
charged for the
Oh.
Super Sode.
I just feel like Poison Ivy could have done something like just so much better.
That's a great idea.
Love it.
They made 17 of them. Did you know that? They made so many Poison Ivies.
Those are different movies, though. That's not the same, like, based on the comic book characters, Poison Ivy.
True dat.
You're thinking of...
I'm thinking
You're
Jamie
thinking Jamie
Presley,
Presley, Poison
Alyssa
Ivy.
Milano, Drew Barrymore, all those.
That's a different Poison Ivy. Yeah. Now let's talk about that for a second.
What is that?
My
Which one are
bad.
you talking about?
When you brought that up, I was like, fuck, I love you so much right now. Like, I hadn't... Totally wasn't thinking superhero for
Now
a
that
sec.
was so hot. It really was.
Oh, is this a movie?
Oh, it
It's
was
a
movie.
franchise, baby.
If you were a dude in the 90s,
You know
You
about
saw
Poison
you know
Ivy.
about Poison Ivy. Oh, man.
Probably one of the only successful Skinamax series ever produced.
Jamie Presley, and you see...
Is this why you love Jamie Presley so much?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
He is impressly by both her Jamies in that movie.
Yes.
Y'all both in unison.
Same time, yeah.
So, all right. So your idea was so great about the Quentin Tarantino version of Poison Ivy. And I saw your connection of the Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
Use her again.
Yeah.
Do like a darker, older, nastier, more villainous,
Do it different,
like
but like
Tarantino,
better. Yeah,
Poison
Tarantino
Ivy.
style.
That was such a great idea. But now I moved on to Tyler's thing.
Tyler had a very different Poison Ivy.
I did. And that was pretty super. It wasn't superhero related, but
Okay, then what are you thinking for superhero
I would watch
remake?
Professor X and Magneto do a chess movie for 2 hours.
Whoa, that's a good combo.
Just as hot. That's a great idea.
Yeah, the best part of like their conversations and when they're playing chess against each other, and then you start thinking, how are these motherfuckers going to play chess against each other? They can read each other's minds. There's no way you can
How
set
you gonna
any.
win?
How you gonna?
That's fucking awesome.
That has some.
That is fucking awesome.
That's some deep roots there. I'd watch that
No,
movie.
I'm like in a
Deep root.
like
Yeah,
a,
that's good.
I'm in
I'm
a
in a-
mind fuck of a rabbit hole,
Yeah,
just trying to like
Wrap
think
my
of how
head
that
around
can
that.
go.
Yeah.
How would you make a
Ooh.
full movie out of that? And
Oh,
where
I
would it
like
go?
That.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
I'm into it.
Blake?
What it?
Yeah, see, that's I don't know. How about like a Wolverine and Catwoman rom com, like a play on
You
the
gotta
dog,
have a rom com.
play on the dog and cat type of
yeah,
thing.
they would be just.
Okay, but get this. It's starring Hugh Jackman, and instead of Michelle reprising her role, you cast Dee Dee for a more fun and flirty Catwoman. Go with some fun Pfeiffer to mix it up in the cup.
Ooh, like
Mischief.
it.
Like a long-haired white cat instead of like a sleek black cat. Yeah,
This
I like
could get
that.
Fun.
Mischief.
Yeah.
Love this idea.
He's a fucking Wolverine. He's gonna just
Yeah, it's gonna get rough.
it's gonna get rough. That was good.
Okay, better question. If you were to remake any movie you wanted, but could only use superheroes to make up your cast, which movie would you give a superhero remake? Like League of Their Own, but instead of all the baseball players are superheroes? Shawshank
Oh.
Redemption, but instead of all the prisoners, they're different superheroes?
Yes, yes.
That's awesome.
Magic Mike, but instead it's Magic Magneto?
Love that.
Like Footloose? Come on, like give me something good.
Well, it's funny you said A League of Their Own because I was kind of thinking more like The Sandlot.
Like they're all kids and young
Kid
superheroes.
Yeah.
Like, I've always had to think,
Now
but
that's
like
creative.
cool kid superheroes.
They don't have enough ensemble kids superhero
There's some
cast.
like Sky High. There's like a couple of like,
But, like,
Disney
no,
Channel ones.
use
I
the
want to do like
familiar
a
ones.
different
Yes.
style.
They're like-
Yes.
Like Avengers, but
But kids,
Sandlot
like
age.
yes, but like done differently, like real.
Peter Parker's just the fucking team manager because he hasn't gotten bit by the spider yet, but everybody else got born that way, so he's just the outcast piece of shit on the bench.
that's a tits idea.
You like
That
that?
is good.
Do.
Yeah. I was thinking more like Usual Suspects.
Whoa, superhero
Whoa.
style.
Superheroes that are on fucking blast.
Okay, so here's where he
Wow.
did well. Here's where Tyler gets an A for that suggestion. Because of the ensemble, there's a large ensemble, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of superheroes
Lot
you could
of
plug in there
fun
with different
powers
personalities.
going on there.
And then the story behind it and like what they're doing.
Oh.
Those are the two big things to consider: is your ensemble and then the story,
Ooh, great
storyline.
call.
Thank you.
That is
Usual
excellent.
Suspects.
I'm thinking
Damn, that's
like
good.
What else?
Superman as Kaiser Sose. Because everybody thinks he's just squeaky clean. There's no way he can do anything wrong. And then finds out that he's the
Just
real
wait.
Oh, no.
asshole at the end.
I like that.
How about 50 Shades of Grey style, but doing like Hercules and Storm or something like.
Yeah.
Now that you're saying what Storm has done, I'm
Like you're-
picturing
yeah.
her with like an Olympian god, and they're like, damn.
Yes.
It's a blur.
50 Shades of Grey could get like fucking
A
hot.
little superhero Shades of Grey.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
That'd be
No,
a
I see where
real.
you're going. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You know what I mean?
It'd be hot to watch, but man, what a fucking ego killer that would be. Watching those two fuck, you're like,
Once you've seen,
I
like-
don't, I don't have those moves. I ain't got that.
He's a god. It's hard to compute that.
What about Pulp Fiction?
After he said Usual Suspects, I immediately was thinking Pulp Fiction.
That's another great
That's
idea.
Yes.
got a great
For
story.
the,
and
for the
like,
same reason.
The same reason.
Large ensemble, cool storyline.
powers.
You can match
Everybody
them
has
up.
different stuff.
You
Like
can
with John
jump around.
Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, it'd be so
Ooh.
funny powers.
Bruce Willis is the Punisher.
Oh, of course.
Juggernaut is Marcellus Wallace.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Here's one I'm particularly stoked out of my mind about.
Okay.
Thinking multiplicity times Batman, keep the Keaton, Bataplicity.
Whoa.
What-
Yeah.
5 Batmans. One of them's a little slow,
Mind
kind of
blown.
running around doing his own
My
thing.
mind is blown. It's
love-
a comedy.
I don't
It's
know
dark.
what I love
It's
most
serious.
about what you
It's
said.
awesome. I love it.
I love the Keaton. I love the multiplicity.
I don't
I
know.
love the Batman.
I don't know if
I
it's
love it
Christopher
all.
Nolan or like the Coen brothers or like I
Yeah,
don't know
I
where
don't know
to go
who's
with
gonna
it.
do it.
I'm
It's gonna be
thinking
good.
the
Whoever
Tim
does it.
Farley brothers or
Tim
Coen
Burton.
brothers.
No, Tim Burton.
Ooh.
I love it.
I think it's an overall collab.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, that'd be a film, wouldn't it?
I put some thought into this. I decided the storyline behind Smoking Aces would make for like the coolest retelling with superheroes.
Love that.
That was
Like,
a great movie.
they're
Good
all-
ensemble.
yeah.
They're
It's-
already
they're all
like
assassins
fighting like
and trying
yeah.
to kill the same like one. Like they're all trying to kill
It'd just be,
Superman
like,
or like
even
whatever.
crazier than it was.
Some are trying to protect someone and others are trying to kill that same someone.
They just have different powers and trying to kill the same person. You could do even like an Ocean's 11, like different powers to
That's
try
cool.
and like steal things because they're like the guy that's like the smaller one that can get in the box. Like
Yeah.
he gets all like
Well, any one of them could really do it on their own, so they
Yeah.
would really have to take over something fucking amazing.
it'd be the
Something
crazy.
crazy.
But for superpowers to get to, like super people to get super
Super
people.
people.
Power people.
Yeah, that shot
super
was a really
peoples.
good idea. Superpowers, super people.
All you gotta do is get Nightcrawler to show up. He'd just right into the room you need,
right.
grab the shit, he's gone.
Oh.
Try Ocean's 1.
Yeah. Nightcrawler
Done.
edition.
Nightcrawler.
Stolen. Finished.
All right, last question. If you were to be casted as a superhero, which would you be most convincing as? Or which would you audition for if you had to choose one?
This is a great question. Yeah. I have like some again immediate thoughts.
Me too. Like
Mhm.
Tyler's easy.
What do you see for
I'm
Tyler?
Yeah, Captain America, very Aquaman, swimmer.
Yeah.
Okay,
For sure.
definitely. I could see Captain America
even a little Doctor
and
Strange.
I could see
Little Doctor
Aquaman.
Strange. I was thinking Mr. Fantastic. So like,
yeah.
What does Mr. Fantastic do?
he's the Fantastic
He's
Four guy
stretchy.
that's stretchy.
Tyler's extra stretchy. No, that's it. That's it right there.
Yeah.
That's who your cast is. You're not going to think of anything better than that.
No.
I'm done.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
That's who I'm feeling.
Let's move on to Blair. What do you think for Blair?
I don't know. There's like a few. Like, I mean, Wonder Woman.
I
Like,
knew you were going to say
I
that.
always like the combination
You-
of
you
being
would make-
hot and strong.
But you're like the right height
Yeah,
and
you-
look
you
for
have
the
I'm
the
like
same
athletic,
build. Uh-huh.
and I like.
You're a feral creature from the Amazon. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Smell like the
I don't know
rainforest.
if you've ever seen Power Girl, but she's pretty much like all tits.
Sweet.
So I mean, I could just like
You could be some
it-
power
rock
girl.
the
It's like
outfit and
Supergirl,
just-
but the more mature Supergirl.
I could be super.
The bigger tittied
Yes.
Supergirl.
That's what I meant by more mature. Bigger titties. What about the Wasp, like Ant-Man's?
Ooh, and just like
Girl.
magic school bus that shit and like just zip on into people.
Yes.
I would
Ooh.
love to do that.
Yes.
I'm an explorer. I love to discover.
I'm an explorer.
Explorer. I'm a
I
navigator
love-
at heart.
Yeah. When you love to just like
I'll
zip
check it
into
out.
and just like jump in there.
When Blair gets like bitchy and pissed, I could see her doing like the Jessica Jones thing. I could see her being like a
Yeah.
like a J
Ooh.
Jones.
Love it.
Like a Snoop, like a reporter. Isn't that what she was?
Like a Snoop. She could Snoop.
I don't know.
Wasn't Jessica Jones like a, she could get like all the info? Or was she
No.
like a fighter?
Her friend was a reporter.
Oh, is that what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then what happened?
Well, what about for me? I'm thinking.
What are you
yeah.
thinking?
What, Chewbacca, a superhero?
Come on.
Although you do a great.
I'm
Chewbacca.
thinking
Juggernaut,
Juggernaut.
Silver Surfer.
What does Juggernaut
Yeah,
do?
he is like the unstoppable force. You do like to juggernaut your way through rooms and buildings, and
I do. That I do.
you like to.
I could be Beast.
You could be Beast,
Beast.
the political scientist.
Beast.
What do you see yourself as?
You're a little blue.
Beast.
Beast.
You're beastie.
I'm pretty
You're a beastie boy.
You feel Beast?
pretty beastie.
You,
Let's move on to some traditional superpowers.
Oh, okay.
Your basic,
Your
like,
classic
like pick
powers.
off your menu of classic superpowers. The things that you feel would be best, like given you had a choice of what your superpower would be.
What superpowers would like that I enjoy
Don't
that would like
overthink
assist
it.
me?
Don't overthink it. Super
Well,
sis,
like,
let's start with
I'm-
you.
Yeah.
What would be
Yeah.
top
if you could
superpowers
buy
of
it on
yours?
Amazon.
Super speed. I love like being fast. I like getting where I'm going. I like getting things done.
It's a good fit for
Super
you.
speed.
It's a good fit.
Everywhere I'm going, like I hate the slow ass people walking in front of me. I like to go, go, go. Like
No,
super
I-
speed. I feel like we'll get it done.
I got to teleport. I can't stay in one place longer.
That's the way to go.
Well, I get, that's
seconds,
even
like-
like
the way to go.
better.
If I need to be
Ver-
somewhere,
It is.
just gone.
done.
You go anywhere, get anywhere. Just go rock a bowl in the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Place a little bet in Vegas.
Oh, it'd be so fun. And then
Pick
just
up some
like pop
sushi
back
in
home.
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh my
Get
God,
back in
dinner
time to
would be so
pre-crunch for a
fun.
little Sode Sode.
Oh my God, jealous. That was good.
I mean, you could like,
What do you think?
how about dimensional storage? Like
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's cool. Jesus.
the bag in Mary Poppins or the device in Valerian City of
God,
Planets.
I
like
could
the-
totally use that.
Just
A
be able to,
mom of
like-
two, I could
Right?
absolutely use a Mary Poppins bag.
just be able to go and grab something you need at any time. Never need to keep anything on you.
oh God,
That's pretty sweet.
I mean, how often do you see me with a backpack just full of shit?
just full of shit. Everybody's got so much shit. Whether you put it in your car, or you put it somewhere, you
No.
always got so much shit.
Just
like
always
around-
need that cable or adapter. Just
for girls, like your makeup, you just need that one. Just like, let me just grab this, and it's like, oh my God, perfect. That's brilliant, actually.
I'm thinking that, or like some omni fabrication, like being a crazy super engineer, like to an unrealistic degree, like MacGyver or the Tony Stark thing.
Just
Any
whip
single
anything
thing
up
you
you
can
need.
build it, make
Yes.
it, put
Yeah,
it together.
that's
You
cool.
just build a little miracle invention with a toothpick and some chewing gum. Aren't you one of those guys?
One of those guys.
Aren't you one of those guys?
What guys?
Those guys, you know, those guys with skills?
Skills?
Yeah. You send them out into the wilderness with a pocket knife and a Q-tip and they build you a shopping mall. You can't do that?
No. No, I can't do that. But I can do this. Does that help?
I love that so much. One of those guys.
Does that help?
Okay, what about just even like invisibility?
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be
I
nice.
wouldn't use it for like your normal creep way. Like I feel like most guys would like want
was gonna
to
say,
be in the girl's bathroom or
Yeah,
like
Steve.
changing or whatever. But I would just love to just like disappear for a second, where it's like I'm here, I'm hanging out, but like I'm just like, but I'm not here.
You can't see me, but I can
I'm
see
here. Kids, don't ask me for anything. I'm here, but like
Yeah.
you're fine. I'm not here. I'm gonna eat this food, eat these cookies in silence. Shut the fuck up. I'm not here. I love you. Go play. I'm here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with X-ray vision.
Ooh, okay.
Oh God, I love
show your
that.
work. I don't like it at all.
What?
No, it's a.
Wouldn't you always want to know if something was wrong with you? Like,
No, I'm talking through all surfaces. So
you
like,
could just see through anything.
yeah, people don't know. It's not going to be known. I'm not telling anybody that I could do it, but it's just going to be one of those things that I keep to myself.
Now
that
I'm
like,
into it.
Yes.
Now I'm immediately into it.
it's an
Secretive
integrity
X-ray?
check. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I'm
they
like-
know
God.
that I'm in the building, but they think I'm over here.
But do you know that I know you know I know?
But do you know that I know that you know?
That's amazing.
You'd be like the ultimate security guard.
Yeah,
That's right.
100%.
No one's getting anything by me.
Nope.
Throw me in an airport. Let me walk around for an hour.
Yeah, I will tell you who's the fucking piece of shit here.
I feel like you could already do that.
What about omnilingualism? The ability to understand any
Languages.
form of language.
That's awesome
I
too. Yeah,
love this.
Also called all speak, all tongue,
Yes.
or lingual intuition.
that's espionage to the finest.
Well, and you throw in coding as a language of computers. Music is a universal language.
Yeah.
Think outside the box here. It
uh-huh.
could be a really cool power to have.
I love, love, love this. I'm always so jealous of the people that can speak 7 different languages and can talk to so many different people. You could go anywhere and talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
So nice to be able to speak any language. Damn.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Well, I'm kind of thinking more like body manipulation now. Like,
You would.
Ooh,
You would.
so
I
you can
mean,
just
Tyler.
like,
So
yeah,
Blair can go
Just
extra loose
think.
butthole.
right. Hey, tighten that shit up, would you? Like,
you just change the size however
like-
you want.
Well, I could see where this conversation is going.
We can have a
And-
lot of fun with
And
body
I am
manipulation.
eager to get into more non-traditional superpowers.
Yes.
But before we do, let's take a break.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening to Something Crunchy, and we hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes towards an entry in their dream car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the show.
And we're back. That was a super break for your super sode. Now let's go at this how it should be done. I want to get into the non-traditional superpowers. And if you could like think of a name for like your superpower, that'd be pretty cool too.
Oh, name.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
start.
Yeah, what do you got?
Ever seen What Women Want? That power. No. On a more serious note, like the orgasm superpower, like you just flash a little blue steel in that direction and
Ooh.
Ooh, you could just pass out orgasms like that.
Hands-free orgasms
Just-
for everyone.
just dish out orgasms with a little glance in that direction.
Whoa.
Yes, like the telepathic Iron Chef of Pound and Vaj.
You'd be very popular.
The M maker.
That's a good one.
That's good. Ooh, I think I would probably love to be the traffic man.
Just be able to clear
Split
traffic
traffic,
at
yes.
moment's notice.
Yeah, I'm going 175. Get out of my way.
Just like Bruce Almighty that. And just
Yeah.
everyone just like whoosh, moves to the side.
Split the Red
Perfect
Sea.
lane.
of
Green
traffic.
lights everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's a good one.
That
Full
is
speed.
nice.
That's a good one.
Okay, I feel like I have the perfect one, and I've actually thought about this for a very long time. I wish there was like a power that there was a soundtrack to my life.
Ooh,
Like, I don't know if that's like Soundtrack Girl or like
You nasty bitch.
Spin
You came
Girl.
up with that? That's so good.
Can you hear it too? Or is
It's
it
like
just
based
like
on my emotions. Everybody hears
No,
it. It's out in
it's
the
just
world
like
because it's
when you
like,
walk in the room, the
I'm
perfect song
nervous,
comes
so
on.
it's like a like whatever I'm feeling. If I'm excited, it's just dancing on the ceiling, and it's just like it's just whatever it is. It's like it just depends on how I'm feeling. So I don't know what
That's a
like my
good one.
name
no,
could
that
be like
is a good one.
Jam,
Jam. So
or
good.
I mean, I love to like blast my music, so Blaster could be fun.
that'd be cool.
Blasters.
Multi-meaning, but yeah.
Nicely done.
Mrs. Blaster.
I was not expecting that out of you. That is really good.
You like that?
God, it's really good.
It's good. Of course, you'd love a soundtrack of your life.
What about like a crazy mimic superpower, like to be able to do an impression or sound effect of like anything
Anything.
That'd be
spot
cool.
on?
I mean,
be
you're
cool.
pretty good at like most
But like to be
impressions and
perfect.
sounds, but
That's
just like,
different.
turn into any other voice. And
No, I get
I'm not Schneebler.
chameleon style into just anyone you wanted to
I'm
be.
Morgan Freeman.
Yes,
Yeah,
That would
you'd have
be
to.
so fun.
You'd have to name him Copy. For sure.
copy for sure. Replica.
I'm halfway there, but I think if I had full control over it, it'd be pretty sweet. Just the growth. If I wanted to grow hair on my body to shield myself from the sun, or if I
Just
needed
grow
like,
anything you wanted.
I could have like
Yeah, my brain went a lot of different places with that. I was like, whoa.
I could do like a calcium deposit on my eyebrows for a little, built-in hat,
Like a
for
little,
some
like a little
shade.
visor.
Yeah.
Whoa. You just grow whatever you
Growth.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Just call me growth.
Yeah. Like a
What about like the ultimate master debater? Like think the smoothest wordsmith with like 100 times the ability of the most talented lawyer and 100% the showmanship and persuasiveness of like the best motivational speaker.
that's cool.
But just used for
Yes.
like everyday situations.
Yes.
Don't even need to carry money around.
No, you're not paying for
You
shit.
can just talk your way out of fucking
talk my way out
any
of
sort
that
of
shit.
situation, get whatever you need.
into anything.
Just like the
out of
ultimate. Yes,
anything.
That's
exactly.
great.
Yeah.
The ultimate mouth.
Yeah.
Call him Jabber.
Ooh,
Slick.
ooh, I
Slick.
like this.
Sweet lips.
Sweet lips. I feel like I could do like a energy booster. Like I wish there was almost like, I don't know, call me Crank or something, but like Crank style, just like instead of like doing a
me
huge
Crank.
pile of cocaine and like adrenaline
Oh.
shot, it's just I can just press a button on myself and it just like recharges my battery. Like
Yeah.
immediate energy boost. It's like 15 coffees. Like it's
So
just,
like adrenaline.
yeah, it's just like I'm fucking tired all the time. Again, like mom of young kids, it's exhausting.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Energy boost, it just
To piggyback on what you said, where you just like cocaine without the cocaine. I was thinking something like that, like the ability to replicate the feeling from any drug.
oh,
Like not only can I feel anything I wanted from any period of time, like both like the best of today and those good historical extinct drugs.
ooh, like the
Yeah,
classic
uh-huh.
way back in the
Yes,
day
the
drugs.
lewds.
The 72 ludes.
Ooh.
Like I could just touch someone and they can feel that drug too. Like it could be used both medicinally and recreationally. You're thinking locally, we're thinking globally.
and consensually, of course.
And consensually.
Consensually.
Everybody's saying yes
Yeah.
around
You like
here.
this drug?
No,
Beep.
I
You
wasn't
have
going to
to
be like
prove.
roofie, man. It was just
Well,
like,
right, that's what I'm just saying. There's a difference.
I'm thinking more like drug or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, not roofie.
Because that could be great. What if I just want to like go on like a fun opiate back in the day? Like Tyler want to go on like a fun peyote
Just like,
trip
bam,
and just
touch you.
like
you
Yeah.
feel it.
we're traveling. I feel like it depends
Roofie
on like,
man to the rescue.
I'm like, I don't know. This could go into a few different ways.
Fun night out.
Tonight's gonna
Roofie
suck.
McGee.
I don't want to remember this
Tonight's gonna
shit.
suck, yeah. Every time I go out with that asshole, I don't remember shit.
The roofer.
pants
And I can't
I
sit
don't-
down the next day.
That's fucking awful.
Fuck you, Willie. Last time we went out, I didn't sit right for 2 weeks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was thinking of a good one, but that shit was too funny. I totally lost it. How about like, think of like Morpheus. I'd like to be the extractor, where I can just basically touch anybody and relinquish them from the fucking chains of reality.
I would
Could you
love
please
that.
do that
Yeah.
tonight?
Yeah, learn how to do this because we need
I will
this.
do my best to turn into Juggernaut if you can like work on that.
If I can become the extractor.
It's such a good weekend to be extracted, to be honest.
I could absolutely use an extraction right now. Okay, I feel like extra arms is always nice. There's always so much shit to do. Tyler and I could do some fun shit with extra arms, Gunner. I could tickle you here,
Whoa,
wiggle you
yeah,
here.
okay.
I don't know, call me Polly or something. Like I don't know what like multiple arms is, but like it's
Oh,
Polly.
I like that.
That
like,
needs to be a comedic superhero movie. Call Me Polly,
Me Polly.
about a lady with 9 arms that's also like
A night with Polly.
mom of 6.
That's great.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
That definitely took a different route than I was expecting
Yeah.
Polly to, but I like it.
I would see that movie.
Well, that just caps it all right there. Can't even do it. All right, well, let's move on to like a more. This is what you were expecting to hear when you clicked on the Sode.
Superhero.
Traditional super.
Yeah, let's like at least do a taste of it. Let's have the
Okay.
like best superhero combo.
Ooh.
Who the best?
Who the best? All right. We took to the polls this week to get your opinion. And
What did everybody
And
say?
you definitely had one.
Let's see what everybody said.
Oh, I mean, not in our group, you ungrateful heathens. The winner was nearly Jonathan Moxon from Varsity Blues.
As the best superhero?
No, at the moment, Spider-Man is in first, and with 1 vote behind it, it's Orgasmo. But in
This would
the
be the Something Crunchy group.
but in the huge nostalgia group that we could count on, there was a big time response.
And
Oh, with over 1,000 votes in, Batman made up almost half of them.
whoa.
Wow.
Favorite superhero?
That was far and away the number 1 choice. Then Spider-Man and Superman not far after. Those were the clear big 3, but over 50 total superheroes were added. And they include Blunt Man, Quail Man, E.T. for Atari, D's Nuts, Powdered Toast Man, Cyrus the Virus, Jake from State Farm, Captain Hindsight, Captain Underpants, Howard the Duck, and your mom, which wouldn't be a crunch poll without it.
That was amazing.
We've never had a poll that didn't include your mom.
It's the crunchiest poll I've ever heard.
And
Exactly.
and I've never put it in.
I was going to say, Blake, was that you?
No, it never is. And
11 votes
I'm
for Mary.
so proud every time. It's just gleaming with pride.
Wow.
These are my people.
So those were those
Batman.
results. Yes. We also asked close friend of the show and in-house movie critic Jason Pottinger what he had to say on the
Yes.
subject, and he did not let us down.
What'd he say?
He had a good fucking answer. According to Jason, Superman is the greatest superhero of all time.
Okay.
He said he could link 1 million articles that recite the same talking points, but all you needed to hear was this.
As you know, I'm quite keen on comic books.
Yes.
Especially the ones about superheroes. I find the whole mythology surrounding superheroes fascinating. Take my favorite superhero, Superman. Not a great comic book, not particularly well drawn. But the mythology. The mythology is not only great, it's unique. A staple of the superhero mythology is there's the superhero and there's the alter ego. Batman is actually Bruce Wayne. Spider-Man is actually Peter Parker. When that character wakes up in the morning, he's Peter Parker. He has to put on a costume to become Spider-Man. And it is in that characteristic Superman stands alone. Superman didn't become Superman. Superman was born Superman. When Superman wakes up in the morning, he's Superman. His alter ego is Clark Kent. His outfit with the big red S. That's the blanket he was wrapped in as a baby when the Kents found him. Those are his clothes. What Kent wears, the glasses, the business suit, that's the costume. That's the costume Superman wears to blend in with us.
So good.
Clark Kent is how Superman views us. And what are the characteristics of Clark Kent? He's weak, He's unsure of himself. He's a coward. Clark Kent is Superman's critique on the whole human race.
That, of course, was the monologue at the end of Kill Bill 2 from 2004, and fitting it was.
So good.
100% true.
Agree.
I've mentioned this before. We almost named our son Kal-El.
Tyler definitely did bring that up.
I was
100%.
like, how about Cal? You like
Some real
different.
conversation.
How about middle name L? Just Kal-El Dressel.
Jason adds, Superman is the ideal that everyone should strive for. He just does the right thing, no matter the level of difficulty.
Gotta
Well
love
said.
That.
Jason.
Gotta love that.
Let's get into our thoughts. Tyler, do you agree with Jason? Is Superman the best, all-around greatest superhero of all time?
I have to agree. I've got nothing
Really?
negative to say about that. It's always been the one that I was drawn to the most, the one that I feel like just had the epitome of everything that was super. And
He's the OG?
he's got multiple powers. It's not just one thing that he can do. It's
as far as ability, there's really no question about it. Blair?
I don't. Superman, I love it. Batman, could totally agree with.
So you're kind of feeling with the
Black
with the polls.
Panther could be a top favorite, but Wonder Woman, she can do it all, and she's hot.
Going Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I saw that coming.
What can she do, or what can any of them do that she can't do?
P
There's a
standing
lot.
up.
There's a lot. Starting with that right there. Got the lasso of truth, but you know what she can't do? Take a Wonder Pea standing up.
She could
That's
if she
right.
wanted to.
I don't know.
Might not be the most ladylike thing she did that evening, but she fucking could if she wanted to.
Do you think she does that in her see-through plane in the back?
Fuck yeah, she's like, I do what I want.
She's like
If I wanna be
squirts of piss
I'm
standing
Wonder
up.
Woman.
Isn't it the Invisible Woman?
No, she has that invisible plane, doesn't she? Like, she can't fly by herself, but she can in the invisible plane.
I'm almost positive that's the Invisible Woman, but we don't know enough about it to get after it, which is why we did this ode the way that we did.
Yeah, that's right.
Although I'm kind of proud of the work that I have to show for this conversation.
Okay,
Because it,
who's yours?
it obviously comes down to the big three. Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. Our group showed that. Our feelings are that.
Okay, yeah.
And I have like an argument for and against each one. Let's start with Batman. I feel that he is the best all-around on-screen character. And I think we would all agree with that. But
On-screen character, 100%.
for sure. But he is the worst superhero because he's not a superhero. He's a human.
Right.
His superpower is that he's rich and bored.
Yeah.
He's Ben Affleck. Come on.
So that's like the reason why he's the worst superhero ever. But he's also the best superhero ever because he chose to be Batman, gave up family, happiness. He is the only human in the conversation, even with no actual superpower. Now, Superman, he is the best all around
He was born
as far
into
as
it. It's
superpowers.
Yeah.
That is different.
He's the best superhero for his abilities. His nostalgia factor, he has none of humans' poor qualities, but all of our best qualities. He was the OG and the benchmark for all superhero characters to come. But he's not a superhero. He's an alien.
He's an alien.
On his planet, he's like a normal dude, and there's nothing super about him whatsoever. Like, he's Kal-El, the spaceship mechanic.
Yeah.
If I left Earth and found a planet of sloths to kick it exquisite, like, that doesn't make me a superhero. It just makes me a visiting alien. So that's not even what makes him the worst superhero. The reason why is kryptonite. The movies make for some cool CGI scenes, but in reality, you shoot him with one bullet made of kryptonite or just lure him into a room of kryptonite, and it's kryptonite.
I get it. Kryptonite.
The Spider-Man is the best all-around comic book superhero, I feel. Spider-Man took the most creativity to invent, has one of the most popular origin stories, and is one of the most complex overall characters. He resembles like the opposite of Batman when it comes to tragedy, where Batman rose from his tragedy and becoming a monster of justice and vengeance. Like, Spider-Man rose and became a symbol of hope and strong will. He didn't inherit any riches or prestige. He was just a poor, misunderstood kid who faced many hardships. His parents and his uncle died. His aunt could barely pay rent. He gets bullied. Like, he had an overall tough life.
For sure. Good thing he's got a big dick.
He's got that monster hog to work with.
Peter Parker's got a strong arm.
Real tough life at that 14-incher he's slanging.
Nice callback.
Yeah. Good job.
It's good that he's got that big dick.
It's a tragic life, but one hell of a dick.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, let's move right into our favorite superhero movies. Like, when you think of the best superhero movie, your favorite, what is it?
Oh, wow. The first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, maybe.
That's a great call. That was revolutionary as far as effects. Like, that was mind-blowing when it came out.
When I saw him flying kind of through the middle of the city, throwing webs, and like that's how I used to dream. That's how I used to dream at night. The way he was moving in that movie, like I was like, oh yeah, my God, I'm gonna cry. This is exactly how I dream.
CGI could get behind that.
CGI, I can't believe they pulled this straight out of my brain and put it on a fucking 300-inch screen.
No, that was awesome. You're right. And there's a lot of ways you can go with this. Like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies are special.
I was going to say that is, I mean, Michael Keaton Batman.
Oh, so you're going Tim Burton, early Batman.
Burton.
Maybe.
That's what first got me. When I first think of superhero movies as a child, like that was Michael Keaton.
Well, that was our first exposure.
Michelle
so there's
Pfeiffer,
the nostalgia
like,
factor always.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeves got
Danny
me into
DeVito.
like the big thing. Like that was pre-Batman.
So that's your nostalgia factor.
The first one, Superman, Christopher Reeves.
We were a little young for Superman.
I know.
movies.
See, I was more into Batman.
It was Keaton and Burton that
those first had my heart.
that first did it for us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But those Nolan Batman movies are special. Like they will hold up in 40 years.
Agree.
Those are great. And I completely agree with you. Those Spider-Man movies have always been pretty solid.
100%.
They always seem to be that new movie that takes it to the next level.
There's been like 5,000 Spider-Man. So
yeah, that's
quick
true.
shout out and throw our hands up to Stan Lee for creating like 99% of these characters.
Oh my God, 100%.
Cheers to Stan.
Cheers to
Stan.
I mean, Iron Man was the shit. I mean, Robert Downey Jr., enough said.
Yeah.
I love his character. I love him as the superhero.
Perfectly cast.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure.
Yes. Couldn't have been better, I think.
Blade counts. I love those.
Yep.
I mean,
Also,
third one was
perfectly
questionable.
casted, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Snipes killed it.
Yes.
Deadpool, I probably enjoyed that the most beginning to
So
end.
funny. It was so nice to have like a funny
Kinda had it all.
superhero movie.
It was hilarious, but I
Villain
think
movie.
anybody could have done that role. I think John C. Reilly could have done that role.
No, I think Ryan Reynolds did a really good job.
He did
with
great,
it.
but I just feel like there's a lot of people that could have done, put the mask on
But
and
they
be
haven't,
funny.
and they didn't. And I think that
Yeah, he killed it for sure.
He was able to like athletically do things.
Well, it wasn't
look
him in the
hot.
suit,
Right.
but like he still was hilarious in just the voice.
He
that
would still
did
look hot in
alone.
the suit.
He was in the suit sometimes, I'm sure.
He put the suit on
He
once.
put the
wore
at
the
least.
suit.
for sure. Kick-Ass was a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
I was actually into both of those.
Kick-Ass was great.
Kick-Ass was fun. Got to throw it in. Got to throw it in the mix.
loved it. Oh
It
my
was
God,
different.
that counts?
Yeah,
like,
it counts.
yes.
Superhero movie. Fuck yeah, it counts.
She was
Kick-Ass
such a little
too.
badass. You
Jim
know
Carrey
I'm all
was
about
hilarious.
Hell yeah.
that. So good.
Wouldn't be like us if we didn't immediately flip the script. Let's get into the more fun conversation of the worst superhero movies.
Ooh.
There's a lot of these.
Who's on y'all's list?
I mean, the first one that everyone thinks of really is Green Lantern,
Yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
2011. We were just talking about
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds and tugging on his nuts for
Deadpool was
For
on the
Deadpool,
better
yeah.
side. Yeah, Green Lantern was.
And I
I think
heard
he
he's
would even agree
swinging
with
from his
that.
dong for Deadpool and
He's
then
getting-
Green Lantern.
He's getting cast for something else now too. For
For sure.
a different character.
Yeah.
Superhero
Really?
style. Yeah. Like
You've already done it.
done
Stage
everybody.
Deadpool, it worked.
Come on.
Come on.
Suicide Squad was underwhelming. That was a
I thought
disappointment.
people liked it, no?
Well, they liked the trailer they saw for a year leading up to the movie.
True. Is it all
And
advertising?
Harley Quinn was hot. Everyone likes Margot Robbie, but other than that, it was pretty terrible.
didn't she get her own spinoff like within a month of
Yeah,
the
so
release
like, let's
of that
take
movie?
the best part
Yeah,
of
that was
this
a decent
and make
movie.
it a movie.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, 2004. It was
Nick
Is
Cage.
that Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage?
totally.
Ugh.
Totally.
Who could do that better?
I was gonna say, would y'all have chosen him as this character?
Travolta. I think John could have done
I don't
it
think
better.
anybody would have like pissed Nicolas Cage off the most. Don't you dare give it to
That's
Travolta.
awesome. Everyone says the Punisher movies were bad, And they were. But I think everyone just had like super high expectations because that was such a badass character. Someone needs to do that right.
The scripts weren't great, but
That was so bad.
I feel like Rob Zombie could do like a fucking amazing
good call.
Punisher.
Poison Ivy with Quentin Tarantino, and then
Ooh,
this.
you like it?
And then this.
You should be the head of a studio.
I had such low
I love that
expectations for
idea.
you for the Superhero Sode. You were really impressing me tonight. I'm blown away right now. Blade Trinity, the third Blade, that was pretty bad. Even with Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel. God, Ryan Reynolds, Superhero City.
He's in
He
everything.
was in what?
Speaking of the third movie, you can't go without talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 from 1993. It was about unwatchable.
I missed that one.
And the first two were tits. Like
The first
They
two
made a
were
3?
great.
Oh, there's a reason
No,
why you
there's
missed
definitely
it.
a
No,
3.
it was like in Japan and they're.
I mean, of course I've seen it, but
Shut
it's
up,
not
you've
1
seen
and
it?
2. Of course
It's
I've
bad.
seen
Oh,
it.
she saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they made
Tell
a
us all.
3. This is news to me.
I'm a huge Turtle fan.
Don't go Russian to see it. It was it's pretty shitty. Everyone hated the Ninja Turtles remake in 2014 as well. So did I. CGI was hoping for something better than that
there was
pile
such
of garbage.
high expectations. I think that was just going to be a tough one to
Yep.
meet,
Yep.
and it didn't really.
Dark Phoenix got some serious hate.
What's Dark Phoenix?
I think that's the newest X-Men movie
Okay.
Is it?
with Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Game of Thrones played Dark Phoenix in the new
Okay.
X-Men.
Yep, for sure. Yeah.
Spawn in 97, a popular favorite to hate. I get it.
Everybody hated that movie. It was like one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah. I was such a big fan of the artist, the original artist that created Spawn.
That's one that needs to be redone right.
Like the
It
original.
could be,
right
yeah.
way.
John Leguizamo was good in that.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in 03 was extraordinarily awful
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
and universally hated by all.
Really?
That was the Ben Stiller one. Oh no, that
No,
was
no,
I'm thinking of fucking
Oh, what the hell was that?
shit the bed. The
Fuck, my brain is like
the replacements
folding over itself.
the replacements of superhero movies.
Watchmen? No.
No, not the Watchmen. Mystery Men.
Mystery Man.
Mystery Men.
Fucking Mystery Men.
Okay.
God, I feel better. I feel
Oh, I
so
just
much better.
hate
needed
leaving it undone.
Hold on.
I needed to scratch that
I
itch.
just need to like let it unravel.
that was
Full
intense.
release.
I feel so good.
I need to tell.
Howard the Duck seems to make a lot of these lists, but fuck if I think this is a superhero movie. Someone explain that to me. How Howard the Duck is a superhero movie.
What's his superpower?
This is
I don't know, Blair.
This is a private eye
to be
movie.
weird as fuck?
It's like it's a duck from another planet. It's an alien movie, not a superhero movie.
Isn't he a detective?
No.
No, what's he do?
He's like a normal guy on his
Like
duck
creeping
planet.
on girls.
He's just a duck.
Yeah.
He's a fucking alien dog.
He's an alien duck.
Weird fucking movie.
Now that was a weird fucking movie. Samuel L. Jackson has been in more shitty movies than anyone alive. And I feel that that's a superpower itself almost.
It probably is.
He's even been in multiple shitty superhero movies, but nothing quite like The Spirit in 2008. Even cool visuals and Scarlett Johansson couldn't keep it from getting a 14% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Never heard of
The
it.
Spirit?
The Spirit.
He's pretty good as Glass.
Yeah, Mr. Glass. He was pretty tough in that movie.
What is the
Those are-
Spirit?
Batman and Robin from 97 and Elektra from 05 were at the top of most lists.
I
And
wonder why
Clooney.
Elektra was at the top.
Batman and Robin, was that Clooney?
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And both only had
Mr. Freeze.
both had only 11% ratings
Oh my god, the freeze.
on
was
Rotten
awful.
Tomatoes. I like that commercial. Surprisingly, even worse was Catwoman in 2004 with Halle Berry and the Fantastic Four from 2015, which actually had a pretty good cast. Both only had 9%.
Terribly written. Just horrible.
Awful.
I don't know how the fuck they got a sequel to Fantastic Four for the
No,
wedding.
they got a remake. It was like a remake,
That's
reboot.
true.
The first one
It
was
wasn't
bad.
it,
Let's
yeah.
try it again, and it was even worse.
Yeah, that's
Guess
true.
what? It still didn't work.
They didn't even call it 2, huh?
A movie called Steel from 1994, starring Shaquille O'Neal, was
Oh,
most often called the worst superhero movie of all time. And I don't think I ever saw it. Shaq making a bad movie? No way.
Yeah, come on.
It's pretty fucking awesome. And what, Kazam?
Was it Kazam or Shazam? One of the two.
Pretty sure it was Kazam.
Wait. That's Kazam, because Shazam's
Because
a
every
different
time
one.
I'll see Shazam, which is a superhero movie.
Yeah, and be
both
like, oh, they
superhero
remade Shazam with Shaq?
Yeah, that's what I
No.
think every time I see it. I'm like, oh,
They're
just kidding.
no, that's not the Shaq one.
I always think of him as the genie being, a superhero movie. No.
No. Well, let's move on to our track of the week. We have a fitting one tonight. A little banger out of Tri-Cities, Washington. This is Jay Nitz with All Heroes Die.
Yeah. Feel like some superhero music. Somebody throw up the bat signal. That's what this is. Oh Lord. They tryna steal what I got, but I'm still in my spot. I told that still when I'm out. Them clips filled in the Glock. 50 rounds in the drum, that broken sweet as a pie. I'd hate to bake me a nigga that think he taking my ride. Could be a grain of some rice, you not taking from I. It'd be a cold day in hell, you think you taking what's mine. Lazy ass motherfuckers better get on your grind. We got the same 24, why you wasting your time? Bet if I gave you 20 more, you ain't making a dime. But niggas swear they hot shot, well bitch I'm Optimus Prime. Bitch I obviously shine, them niggas mentally broke. Bitch I hustle and grind, you niggas obviously don't. Too busy watching what's mine, don't make me go for your throat. I put your skelly in that closet like I'm hanging my coat. Then claim your life and put the flame to your soul. If that's your wife, fuck her twice, then put that game on the stroll. So know your lane and understand it, I ain't playing with y'all. They go for any motherfucker think they getting involved. Cool. You think you tough, then I'm calling your bluff. Ain't no need to be speaking, just be you leaking, homie, into discussion. Ain't no production, just aim and shooting and frame them up. Then keep on shooting till the director is yelling cut. Congratulations, you happy hater, exasperated. Keep acting tough till the situation's exacerbated. This masturbating to get you smashed like a tater. That blade upside of your neck as if they're just asking to shave them. Create a crater, then send them to the creator. Debating shit, I cremate them, serrate them, or just fillet them. Well, either way, he ain't saying another statement. He is just another victim decaying under my basement. Catch me adjacent, I'm Freddie, Michael, and Jason. Degree of Wayne Williams, the school of John Gacy. Now earth the haters, the words now circulating like blood through capillaries. Y'all wanna be adversaries? I am no amateur hand, the fist I will handle. Break a nigga jaw and beat him down with his mandible. Pardon my candor, I'm candid around cameras. I'm not checking your pH when I'm coming on with the hammer. I'm way too out the line for the acidic mind. So if you coming for my crown, nigga, get in line. Don't get impatient, nigga, wait your time. When that bell ring, you'll think I'm Tyson back in 89. Sorry, dude, you lose those boo-hoos. Honestly, don't mean shit to a nigga that make moves. So that's cute, fuck around, get Das Boot to Das Gloop for thinking I'm less than Das Truth. I'm everything blessed and that's true. And everything left, I guess, is just you.
All right. Jay Nitz just put out his first professional record in April, but he's been writing music for 20 years. He decided to make music full-time as a way to show his autistic son that nothing can stop you from doing what you love, and it's never too late to dream big.
Oh, love this.
That was a banger, too. That shit was
that was
fucking
good.
hot.
It's good.
Yeah.
Jay also would like you to know that he likes his ice cream chocolate and his Pepsi with lemon.
Hell yeah.
Keep on sending those track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. We're loving the variety we're getting in. Those crunchy jams are filling up the queue nicely. Don't forget to follow Something Crunchy on YouTube. Subscribe or like a vid while you're there. Blair likes that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Check out the merch store, affiliate links, social media, and every episode of Something Crunchy right there on somethingcrunchy.com. New shirt designs arriving soon. There's that Something Crunchy Facebook group that's getting more sick and twisted by the day. Proceed with caution, as it's not suitable for work, not suitable for family, and you get the picture. Let's raise a glass to the two crunchiest co-hosts around as they celebrate 5 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, you two, and here's to many more years of large family breeding.
Large family breeding.
5 years. We've been family now, brother.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that.
Officially.
Live and learn, right, pal? This has been another episode of Something Crunchy. And as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
A little faster, a little louder.
And be crunchy to one another.
Less ridiculous.
And be crunchy to one another.
Perfect.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
So how big can your dong get?
Yeah.
I don't mean to be vulgar, but
For that reason.
I can't stop thinking about Peter Parker's huge dick.
Cutting all this.
Can't wait to cut it.
All right, here's.
You're thinking locally, we're thinking globally.
And consensually, of course.
And consensually.
Consensually.
Good thing he's got a big dick.